Kim's idea for this season was to look at how we could refresh the codes of Dior. That was one of the reasons that he chose to work with Eli Russell Linnetz of ERL.
I'm from Venice Beach, California. That's the farthest point on the West Coast. That's kind of this excitement because there's no place else to go. It's a place for crazy people to live. Kim was like, go into the archive, take what you want, create whatever you want, and I'll let you know if it's not Dior. And so I started in the 90s when I was born. We started looking through the Gianfranco Ferré archive, and it's this maximalist thing. The gold and over the top, the ornateness and the embellishment and embroidery. So for me, that was a really strong start.
It was really refreshing to see this new take on something that maybe we look at all the time but don't see as much. So you'll see within it references to Kim's first collection with the inside-out tailorings.
On a mis les détails de l'intérieur des vestes classiques à l'extérieur.
Ok.
Oui.
Très bien. On voit vraiment sur l'extérieur, l'intérieur de la veste, la parmenture, les poches intérieures. Maintenant, ce qu'il faudrait qu'on fasse, c'est placer l'étiquette tissée là sur le devant.
Bien sûr.
Ce qui a plu à Eli, c'est le côté un peu décalé qui pourrait bien matcher avec l'esprit de Venise. On aura deux variantes de couleurs. La première, ça sera gris clair avec le crépon en Dior perle. Et la deuxième en gris foncé.
One piece that really epitomizes the spirit of this collection is a pair of grey silk taffeta embroidered shorts. We thought it would be a really interesting way to take something that was very ERL, but to reinterpret it in a way that really celebrates the level of savoir-faire that is capable at Dior. As these shorts are moving, you can see like real moving water through the refraction of light in all of the different facets of these beads. And it is kind of this feeling of California, Venice Beach, but revisited in a couture way.
Kim really wanted to explore the sense of Americana. And for me, when I think of 80s and 90s in America, I think of Christmas. Growing up, so much of what you see is families at Christmas time and Home Alone and all these amazing films. So I was like, Kim, we should make the sweaters look like Christmas presents. I hope I didn't scare him away, but he was like, all right, like, okay. Actually, one of the most famous ERL pieces is our gradient sweater. So Kim came up with the idea of combining the two.
Each look plays with tones, grounded by the padded tongues of the skate shoes, but then finished off with these beautifully sleek aerodynamic felt hats.
When I first met with Thibaut, I said, first of all, we have to make an amazing skate shoe. They have this really worn down, washed fade to them. So it's not just pink, you get the sense of California, the sun fading, you know.
Il y a de l'aérographe qui est venu pour ressouligner toutes les coutures et donc donner de la profondeur et du relief à tout le motif. Sur la semelle, il y a un tout petit Dior oblique tonal. C'est fait au laser. On a mis énormément de watine dans la languette. On a essayé que les lacets soient très très larges. Que des éléments qui puissent évoquer le skate et évoquer l'héritage de Dior.
Monsieur Dior loved red hats. Occasionally he put a red hat in the collection and he used to say, that's to wake everybody up. Je dois le travailler maintenant parce que c'est chaud. When you're making a felt hat, the fabric is made from sheep's wool, so it's not woven, it's not knitted, it's a felting process which is completely different to everything else. I stretch it and pull it and pin it into shape. It's very, very physical. You've got to put a lot of pressure on it. When we've molded the felt, we have to push it in somehow. And we use this cane with pins in it, and that's what will keep the dent inside. We take this off, and there's our hat.
In these pieces that really felt like couture, there was also this roughness to them, which I love, which is so Venice Beach. So you get these bold pinks, purples, and reds that are clashing with the soft tinsel and the pastels, which are Kim's world. So you have this nice battle between our two worlds that came together in such a beautiful way.